What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog. Today we are off to Amsterdam for the travel vlog, so join us, jumping on the plane, checking in and genuinely having a good time for the week. Well, believe it or not, me and the drone and the camera all got through the sort of screening bit without any hiccups whatsoever. And we're now just waiting, and we're in the relax and shop status. So that means beer for breakfast and a fry-up, I think.
How many jokes?
Our plane's delayed. So we are currently at the Magna Plaza, which is central Amsterdam. It's sort of like a shopping centre, but most shopping centres I've been to are aren't vertical. They're sort of just like widely spread out, where this one, as you can see behind me up there, goes all the way up all those floors, and it's actually quite skinny, so it's a bit of a different design to usual. But there isn't exactly a lot of shops that I'm familiar with, apart from a few like Lacoste and that, but nothing that's really caught my eye yet. So piece of advice to anyone going to Amsterdam: go to McDonald's there. Obviously not because it's a particularly cultured experience, but because of the really weird menu they have. They have this thing called the McCrocket, which is apparently beef, but it's in like hollandaise sauce and mustard and horseradish, and it is just incredibly weird, and always has one massive bit of gristle in it, which is fantastic. But definitely worth checking out because it is really odd, and they've got some really strange stuff. They have a lot of healthy stuff as well, like salads and that. But if you want a snack, try some of the weird stuff on the menu at McDonald's in Amsterdam. So the free wine evening's a nice touch, but now I'm still a bit underdressed because I haven't got a jacket that fits me at the moment. What the fuck is this? But I have got a shirt on, so hopefully we can go down to the restaurant and see what they have on offer.
It's American evening.
The Beth new coat does look awesome. It's all fluffy and it's from River Island, but she does look a bit stuck up with it, and everyone everywhere keeps trying to like approach us and sell us stuff. Michael Kors bag, blonde hair, fluffy coat, basic bitch looking to buy.
But I have no money.
No money. So that is the end of day one, guys. It has been absolutely fantastic. We've just finished our meal, which was nearly 150 euros, but absolutely brilliant and well worth the money. We're currently sat in the bar and have spent 21 euros on 2 drinks, which is well extortionate. They've got some really interesting beers that I'm thoroughly enjoying, and some really interesting liqueurs that Beth's never really tried before. So she's usually into Malibu and Diet Coke, as well as Southern Comfort lemonade. And we've got some strange coconut liqueurs, as well as some pineapple spiced rums as an alternative that she's been having, and I think they're very nice, and definitely a bit different to usual, which is what we're used to. So stay tuned, because we've still got a few days of the vlog left, and day one has been absolutely fantastic. Good morning, guys. Welcome to day 2. The plan this morning is me and Beth are going to smash gym out before we actually get any breakfast or go anywhere, just before we shower or anything. So I'm knackered, but it's always good to go to the gym when you're on holiday to keep the motivation up and keep those gains a-coming. Well, we've literally just walked half an hour to where I had breakfast last time. They did a fantastic Eggs Benedict, and now find out they only serve breakfast to hotel guests instead of randomers like us.
So we're freezing.
We're freezing. We're
hungry.
half hour from the hotel.
It's about 11:15.
Because someone takes 6 weeks to get ready.
But everywhere's going to stop serving breakfast in probably about 15 minutes, and yeah. dickhead.
So, believe it or not, we actually did make it to get breakfast in the end, didn't we, Bear? How was your breakfast?
Pretty good.
It was damn good. So I had a full English and we both had a latte, which is very nice. But we've now since then walked quite a way down to the museum sector. Now, I don't think I've got my ISO set to automatic, so I might look a bit dark, but you can just deal with that. So this is the, I'm not even going to try and pronounce it, the Rice Museum. It's a museum where they just show you loads of rice. It's really good. But we're just walking through it at the moment because we've got stuff like the Van Gogh Museum and loads of other stuff here. So I thought we'd have a look around and see what it's all like. We are actually on our way over to the Van Gogh Museum, but of course we can't bring the camera in there, so we're going to have to take all that apart and chuck it in Beth's bag. But we're in the museum quarter at the moment. It's absolutely massive. There are loads of weird buildings around, like the Diamond Museum. There's a watch shop. The whole place stinks of pot, obviously. But yeah, it's just loads of different museums to see. I think firstly we're going to do the Van Gogh. If we've got time, we'll try some others. But that was the one I really wanted to see.
See, the one I wanted to see, Ed's like, nah.
The right, I don't care about the Rice Museum. Go on, I want to see rice.
So we've just been for lunch. No, we did.
It's good that Beth remembers the order of events for vlogging. I'm really glad I've given her the camera.
I wanted to get in there before you could say anything.
Bit of observation I've made in regards to the cars here, because it's a bit more topical, Beth. I've just had a beer for lunch because we're going to go frugal and just have
nothing to do with cars. I was talking about the cars. I said a beer for lunch.
That's totally to do with cars. That's completely to do with cars. Anyway, there are lots of Teslas as taxis around here, I've noticed. A couple of Model X's and Model S's that are even 100Ds. So there's a lot of Teslas and a load of like really random little cars. They're obviously much more efficient at getting around the canals and the tiny little roads. But while there are loads and loads of fantastic places to eat in Amsterdam, whenever you're here, the one thing you should try is the like herring stands. So at the edge of the canals, there are lots of different fish stalls where they do fish sandwiches. And obviously, because the canals are right there, the fish is incredibly fresh and definitely more of a local delicacy that you've got to try while you're over here. But equally, all the coffee and cake is fantastic as well. So, you know, just experiment a bit, try loads of different stuff. Because if you've got a hotel, the hotel we're in is fantastic, and we've tried that now, it's worth experimenting and trying a few other places as well, just to, you know, broaden the horizons a bit. Welcome to day 3. One of the tops my mum packed me was my Amsterdam top, which looks really good over here. But at this point, there's not a lot else to do. There's a few things we could do, like canal cruises, Heineken experience or museums, but neither of us are particularly into art, and we're both a bit bored by this point. You know, we've just been, where the hell have you gone? Beth. But yeah, we're both a bit bored by this point because there's not a lot else to do. We've sort of walked around all the main areas, and all we're doing is spending loads of money on food because we're both massive foodies. We've been having like three or four meals a day. And we've actually burnt all of our budget, and I've actually drew an extra few €100 out. We've eaten so much, so we're €200 over our €300 budget for 4 days worth of food. God damn! But oh well, let's go and get some more drinks and food at the bar. So we actually brought about €400 with us, and we have eaten €600 worth of food, which is probably the stupidest thing I've ever done in my life. But at least I am now probably about 16 stone again. So all in all, a successful bulk has been done just by going on holiday and only going to the gym once. But I haven't actually got the drone out yet because I thought, is there much point? Obviously, the legalities around drones in Europe, I mean, you're not allowed to fly within 50 metres of any building, and while Amsterdam isn't a no-fly zone, there are buildings every 50 metres, so it's a bit iffy doing it, and I can't be bothered. So you're just going to have to enjoy all the lovely ambient shots I've got and ignore the fact that I haven't got any drone footage. We're going to draw more money and have food though, aren't we, Beth? We just had breakfast, but we want cake. It's this one, just bad influence. So we're not sure how the plate system works over here, but we have actually seen two relatively nice cars, believe it or not. Now a lot of cars out here are electric, but we have got a Porsche 911 Turbo S, which is quite a rare spot, I guess, because everyone has electric cars and much more efficient cars around here. And the other thing we found is one of the older G-Wagons. This is an AMG version because it's a G55, so that is a V8, and it's just casually parked by the river and looks a little bit out of place, to be honest. and sticks out a bit like a sore thumb. But I thought it was a pretty cool spot nonetheless. I thought I'd get a few shots of it for you guys while we walk by. So, how have you found Amsterdam so far, Bethany?
Pretty good.
I'm currently sat in the hotel bar. We've got to head back to the airport soon, but we just had a wander around this morning. We already had 2 meals out by midday, so one of them was just coffee and cake, but quite a lot of coffee and cake. But it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. We'll probably do a recap of the day while we're at the airport. Well, the recap of the holiday while we're at the airport. But we've effectively just been in Amsterdam and spent 600 euros on food over a 3-night stay, which is probably about equivalent in dollars. Euros and dollars are about the same, aren't they, at the moment? Yeah. Dollars might be slightly lower, but yeah, so just over $600 on food in 3 days. And I'm absolutely stuffed and still going to have another beer before we get on the old Flugzeug, as they call it in Germany, which is nowhere near where we are. But you know what? I genuinely think travelling almost negates the fun of a holiday because travelling is so arduous. Having said that, Schiphol Airport is pretty cool. She's got like an independent Rolex stand, independent Gucci stand, a few nice shops, lots of coffee shops, and a few pubs. So to be honest, even if you arrive at the airport a bit early, you can still have a pretty good time. But I'm just knackered. I find travelling so tiring. I don't know why. I'm a loser. Beth really doesn't like flying for some reason. Well, to be fair, it is a little bit shit. Makes the difference. So guys, as you can tell, we are now back in England. That concludes the end of the Amsterdam vlog. I think I've forgotten how to drive over the 4 days off because I never really have that far away from my car, and it feels a bit odd driving again. And I've forgotten that my bad wrist isn't going to help with the driving, but I'm going to grin and bear it. Overall, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Me and Beth had a fantastic time in Amsterdam, and we'd highly recommend it as a place to check out because it is a cheap holiday destination if you don't eat like we do. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, hit the notification bell below to be emailed every time I upload new content, and all my social media is also linked in the description below because I upload some pretty sick shots to my Instagram. Anyway guys, I'll see you soon with more content, and take it easy.